Hey everybody, this is Camp Next to Me 4, bringing you a quick video on how to use this, the Pokewalker. Alright, well I'm going to show you how to do pretty much everything you will need to know about it. Now of course, I got Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which means I got 2 Pokewalkers. And with this one, I especially did not put on the clip yet. In fact, I even haven't used this one yet. I'm going to be, using it for the first time. Now, so to put on the clip, you're going to need a small screwdriver, a Phillips head, and unscrew this here, of course counterclockwise. Unscrew for maybe a few seconds, and there we go, just pop that off. Really simple. The screw's not going to come out, so yeah. And then you take this clip here, and pop it on, like that, and just screw it on clockwise. Let's see. Almost got it. There, that's pretty tight. And I think it thought we pressed a button or something like that. If you want to change the battery for this thing, that's pretty much the same way you do it. You'd unscrew that, pop out the battery, replace it with a new one. And yeah, the operations manual for this is actually really useful because it tells you almost everything you will want to know. But there are a few things it won't tell you, and I'm going to tell you that. Because while it does tell you how to use it, it doesn't exactly tell you an incredible amount on the so-called little game that it is. So now, what you're going to need to do, take your DS or DSi unit, pop it on. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just kind of recording this on like a piece of paper. Or a pad of paper, rather. There's Pokemon Heart Gold. And what you do, on the menu, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, whatever. Here, there's a third option called Connect to Pokewalker. You need to have caught a Pokemon and have it in a PC box. Which, if you're watching this as the walkthrough is coming out, that'll be really soon. Alright, so if you have one, it'll tell you to select one. I've got a Pidgey. Set it right there. Alright, you can take, actually I think you can take 3 Pokemon for a stroll. There's several courses. Now, right now you start out with only Refreshing Field and Noisy Forest. I'll go a bit more in-depth about all the courses a little bit later on in the video. For now, all you really need to know is just pick a course. I'll go with Refreshing Field. Yes, and it'll connect to the Pokewalker. Now you gotta press the middle button on the Pokewalker. And you might have to press it twice. There we go. Hold on. First. Okay, when it's doing that, then do it. And you'll see on the screen, you'll hear a sound that shows that it's being transferred. Now if we look at our Pokewalker, we've got a Pidgey. Don't know how well you can see that. There we go. Lighting's not the best, but I think you can tell that that's a Pidgey right there. There we go. In the corner is a little number. That's the amount of steps taken. And for now, the DS unit, we don't really need that. There's a way, if something happens, you can get your Pokemon back by pressing some button combination. I'll just mention that later on. For now, I'm going to show off what you can actually do with the Pokewalker. So, hold on a sec. I'm just going to get a couple of steps on it, and I'll cut away. Alright, so I went and got 262 steps. Now the reason I got 260 is because there are a few things you can do. Now, if you press the middle button, you'll get a few options. There's Connect, which I'll show off in a bit. There's Trainer Card, Pokemon and Items. That should be pretty self-explanatory. There's Settings, which you can change the shade and the volume. You can actually turn it off completely. But then, there are 2 things here. There is dowsing, which basically means you spend 3 watts, and each watt is 20 steps, and you get a chance to find an item. And you have 2 chances. There's 6 pieces of grass. And let's see if we can find an item. Aw, shame. Nothing here. And the more steps you have, the better items you can find. And like I said, I'll display this information later on in the video. For now, there's also something else. There's the Poke Radar. Now when you find something in the grass, press the middle button. I think you have to press it twice. There, I don't know if you can exactly make it out. There we go, that's better. There's our Pidgey, and a wild Sentret appeared. And we have three options. If we press the left button, we can attack. If we press right, we can evade. If we press the circle, we can attempt to catch it. Now if we attack it, it can attack us, or it can evade. Now if someone evades, or if a Pokemon evades, then not only will it not take damage, if the other one attacked, it will take damage. So, I don't know, let's go for offensive. Let's try attack. And there we go, it took a hit. Let's try evading. The other Pokemon can also run away. And let's see, we've got it down to 2 health. Maybe we can try and catch it. Let's throw a Pokeball. Kind of doubt we can catch it, but it's worth a shot. Oh, what do you know? We got ourselves a Sentret. There we go. That's pretty much it. Now your leftover watts, when you transfer back to your DS, will they'll kind of be worth something, and they will be used to unlock more courses. There's one more thing you can do. That's connect. If you have another Pokewalker, which I do, you can take them. Let's see, power on. Okay. You can actually also find some watts if like your Pokemon's happy, and then you press one of the arrows. But anyway, press connect on both of these. And the Hoot I have on the other one meets the Pidgey here. They went for a run. Here's a gift. Got an Awakening, and on the other one I got a... Oh man, it didn't show. So there we go. And then you can transfer it back. To get your Pokemon back, what you'll do is go back to where you did, like the connect with Pokewalker. You'll say return from a stroll, and then it'll make a cool little journal for you of everything you did. When I was strolling out through a refreshing field, found a Sentret and caught it. Ran around with Captain's Hoot. Returned at 3 p.m. It's sulking for some reason. And there we go. We didn't get any more watts, so it didn't give us anything else. But it did go up a level. Now it can only go up 1 level at a time, and 1 step is 1 experience point. And it sends the Sentret we caught to our PC box. And the Awakening also goes to our bag. And there we go. So that's kind of about it. And now I'm gonna go a little thing about all the courses and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so here's the small table I created. Well, not exactly that small, but anyway, nonetheless, it's a table I created. And first off, before I begin anything, you're probably wondering what the A, B, and C at the top mean. That means the group. Now, if you see 3 exclamation marks on your Pokewalker, that means it's going to be Group A. If you see 2, then it's going to be Group A or B. If you see just 1, it's going to be either Group B or Group C. So, of course, Group A is generally a lot rarer, and it goes from left to right with the courses. Now, the first course, top row, is Refreshing Field, where you've got Doduo, Kangaskhan, both Nidorans, Pidgey, and Sentret. Then you've got Noisy Field, which is Wobbuffet, Bellsprout, Paris, Venonat, Spearow, and Oddish. Now, when you get 50 watts, you get Rugged Road, which is Onix, Magby, Machop, Ponyta, Geodude, and Hoot. When you get 200 watts, you get Beautiful Beach, which is Psyduck, Staryu, I'm pretty sure, Poliwag, Slowpoke, Sunkern, and Wooper. When you get 500 watts, you get Suburban Area. You get Magnemite, Elekid, a different leveled Magnemite, Murkrow, Rattata, and Hoot. Then Dim Cave at 1000 watts. You get Ghastly, Smoochum, different leveled Ghastly, Onix, Zubat, and Machop. Then at 2000 watts, you get Blue Lake, which is Poliwag, Dratini, Shelder, Krabby, Tentacool, and Goldeen. And Town Outskirts, which is 3000 watts, is Abra, Voltorb, Grimer, Coughing, Rattata, and Furret. Now the thing is, these are only 8 courses, and there are actually a lot more to unlock, but these are the only 8 you can unlock during while you're doing like the main game. Now I will be showing off the other courses once we get to that point, and there are also some courses that are unlocked in different ways, many of which are event courses, and they'll be completely separate. So I guess that's about all. Now, some of these take a certain amount of steps to find. Now, I didn't put obviously that much information in this table. I have a link to Serbian stuff, because they've got a very nice page on that. But anyway, I guess that's just about it for this video. If you liked it, please rate, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, and I will see you guys next time.